What's up, guys? I'm here today gonna show you the quick overview of the Tuff Stuff Alpha. So I picked this tent up about a year ago, and I figured it was about time to do a review. So we're gonna get it popped open real quick, and I'll show you the exterior, the interior, and kind of the upgrades that I did for myself and my family. Okay, guys, so getting this tent popped open is pretty straightforward. You got two clasps here and here. You just want to drop those down, and then you got two Velcro straps right there. They are cam lock, but I have found it's just easier just to use these as loops instead of cam locks. So I'll go ahead and get the tent popped open, and then we'll come up and take a look. All right, so once we're at this point, we'll just go ahead and climb up onto the ladder and then reach in, and we'll grab our props. These go to the inside hole because there's two holes here. There's one hole for the one of the covers itself for the door, and then there's this one for the rain fly. I found that you get better performance out of the inner holes for the rain fly, as they have like an outward angle to the poles, and it puts more pressure across the middle and doesn't sag as much. So you can see that that's how they point out there. So let's get you guys up here and take a look. So as you come up to the tent, you got a nice screen mosquito netting here that you can zip all the way around, and it's got two side zippers here. You got one on the outside, one on the inside, and then you also have an exterior roll. So this is a full covered flap for the door, which if you have the rain fly off, you can use this to cover the doorway, and that is what these extra holes are for here and here. So now getting to the inside of the tent, you can see you have mattress here. This is a good solid mattress and pretty comfy. And then over here you have another storage bag, so throw your stuff in. And over here we have the same one. So you can see the windows are also dual covered. So this is a 4-season tent. Right here you have the inner liner, and then outside you have the outer liner. The outsides also function as a kind of a rain fly for the windows, so it'll keep the rain from coming into the tent. Now moving in further, you have the wiring right here. So this wiring right here is your lights for outside and inside of the tent. If you take a look, we'll get up in here. Right there is your interior lighting. So when you turn on the light up here in the tent, it turns on the light for down there as well, underneath the tent. So, and that's just normal USB. And then here is your control panel. So you got on, you got brightness dim, brightness high, and then you also have a change light. So you get 3 different colors. You get a white, an amber, and then a mix of white and amber, whatever ambiance you want. So here on the back wall, you have 6 cubbies, which the wife and I have found that those are great for storing spare clothes or diapers and wipes for our son, whatever we need. So, and then also that liner the back is also covered with a nice liner, so it is insulated a little bit. I think one of my upgrades in the future is I might pull that down and put some sound deadening up there to give it a little bit more insulation. So there is also a nice star-gazing moonroof type cover here. So right now there's the mosquito netting, and then this also has a single flap to cover it, make it completely dark. And then also the rain fly, which is what you see up there, is completely clear, so you can see through it even with the rain fly on. So you pull the rain fly off, you're able to stand up and make it open air up there. So now coming down into the tent itself, I have the Xped Mega Mat right here. So for those of you not familiar with the Xped Mega Mat, this mat was designed for like vehicle camping. So truck bed camping and stuff like that. And it is as you can see, it is kind of a semi air mattress, foam mattress. So it is insanely comfortable and will blow up to about 3 or 4 inches or so. And it's a game changer. So you can kind of see how it fits inside of the tent here. We lift those up. So once you fill it up, it'll inflate and fits perfectly inside of here. And then the wife and I just sleep long ways in the tent. So these are your extra tent poles. These are for putting up the window shades to turn them into rain flies. I am about 5'10" and I fit up here perfectly. There's plenty of room left and right. Wife and my son will get up here, and then if it's just me and the dog, we'll both be up here as well. There's plenty of room up here to change, sit down, eat a snack if it's raining outside and you don't want to be out there. But I've had it for about a year, and I've really enjoyed this tent. This is definitely top of the line, probably going to be my last tent. So we'll have to wait and see if Tuff Stuff releases a different style hard shell tent. But I also forgot to mention there is a liner for this that does insulate the inside of the tent, and so you'll see those zippers up here. And because this is a true 4-season tent, you can camp this year round. I run my diesel heater up through one of the windows. I had rented window vent rather, and that works perfectly. I haven't put them on the store yet because I'm still in beta testing for them. I'm hoping they will be released around the first of the year, so stick around for that. So one of the other upgrades, we got to lift my Xped Mega Mat here, and I can show you right here is I added a 120 volt plug right here. So this runs down into my cab or into the bed rather, and connects to my power source down there in the bed. And I'm gonna take you down there and show you what I got set up. Okay, so here's my power setup. I built this completely custom. All of this was done by myself with a little bit of help from my father. And so we got the Redodo 1280 watt hour lithium phosphate battery here. And I have this wired up to collect my solar panels and stuff like that from my truck. I'll do a full overview of this someday. But I'll just show you for now that here is the power cable that I have running into the tent, and then I can just turn my inverter on there, just like that. And this is a 750 watt converter. So it gives me kind of a digital readout right there on the side. This also has over voltage and under voltage toning as well. So I have 2 USBs here and another open 120 volt there. So coming to the outside, I have the wires ran up through here, and then we come up into here. You can kind of see it right there in the corner of the tent, ran up and up into the floor of the tent. So